The Wisconsin Department of Health Services presents Interior Work Practices. This video will cover establishing interior containment, covering immovable objects, setting up signs, barriers, and flapped entry doors, final cleaning, visual inspection, cleaning verification, and bagging waste. These topics will be covered as if we were conducting work at a real job site from start to finish. The supplies needed include heavy-duty plastic sheeting, cutting tools, tape, orange cones, barrier tape and warning signs, tape measure, disposable tack pad, stapler, dowel, a HEPA vacuum, garden sprayer, wet wipes, flashlight, and your PPE. Establishing interior containment. Before you even start laying plastic, walk through your work area and turn off the HVAC system until the cleaning verification has been achieved. Close all doors and windows leading to or from the work area, and tape the seams around each door and window casing with painter's tape. Close and cover all air and heat diffusers and intakes. And then you can cut plastic sheeting so that it covers all exposed surfaces within 6 feet of the components that will be affected by work. Here we'll be working on the water damage to the left side of the door and the spot on the ceiling. At this point, you should also lay down any runners that you plan on using for accessing the work area. This will keep workers from tracking debris on carpets and floors when walking out of the work area. Make sure all plastic is secured to the floor with tape. Covering or removing furniture. You should remove all furniture from the work area. Typically, you can have the homeowner do this before you arrive. Removing all the furniture will save time and materials. However, if there are pieces of furniture that cannot be removed, they'll need to be properly covered using the method shown here. Cut a piece of plastic large enough to cover the object and secure it with tape. Using painter's tape on the walls will prevent damage to the paint, while using duct tape to tape plastic to plastic will give it a secure seam. Everything within 6 feet of the surfaces that will be renovated, repaired, or painted needs to be removed or covered, including window treatments, furniture, and rugs. You can use painter's plastic on the immovable objects, but be sure to use heavy-duty plastic to cover the floors and to construct your T-door. Now that everything in the work area has been covered or removed, you'll want to stage your tools and any other equipment that will be used to conduct the renovation, repair, or painting work on the plastic sheeting within the work area. Bringing all the tools into the work area now will save from having to bring them through the flapped entry door, which we'll be putting up next. Here we'll be demonstrating a T-door, but a Z-door is also an option. Step 1, you'll want to cut the first piece of plastic slightly bigger than the door frame so that it can be completely adhered to the frame. Step 2, for exiting and entering the room, use duct tape to create a vertical line about the size of a man from floor to header in the middle of the plastic sheeting. Use duct tape horizontally at the top and the bottom of this line to reinforce the plastic after you've cut a slit into it. Use a cutting tool to cut down the middle of your duct tape. Step 3, make a small S-fold at the top of the plastic sheeting and tape it so that all layers are secured to the top of the door frame. Make a similar S-fold at the bottom of the plastic sheeting and tape so that all layers are secured to the floor. Tape down both of the sides of the plastic as well so that that sheet of plastic is completely sealed to the door frame. The S-folds will ensure that the plastic is not too tight and allow for people to move through it, through the slit that you cut in the center vertical line created with duct tape. Step 4, measure and cut a second sheet of plastic. This piece should be slightly shorter than the door frame so that it will hang down flat against the first piece of plastic. Tape it to the top of the door frame. Step 5, weigh the bottom of the second layer of plastic sheeting by taping a dowel rod to the bottom with duct tape. This creates a self-sealing flap over the doorway and over the opening that was cut into the first sheet of plastic. Once attached, the dowel should be situated about 3 inches off the floor. Decontamination area. Now you should hang warning signs to control your work area. Then you'll want to lay down a tack pad and a decontamination area. This will help keep dust and debris that may be on workers' shoes or boots from being tracked into non-work areas.